This is a video that I never thought I was going to make, but here we are. I made an account to play a new account just to play this stupid game. To be honest, I just joined a really empty server, so there's really not gonna be anybody in the server. And this is, yeah, this is should be interesting. Okay, why does my character look like this? You know what, let's hold on, give me a second. Okay, I changed my avatar. I think this looks a lot better. Like just the body type looks a lot like way better. So I was thinking about buying a private server, right? But it turns out Blox is really likes to scam their players. And the private servers are 200 Robux a month. Just keep in mind that 200 Robux doesn't run you about like $2 or $3. So basically, for this server, for me to keep this server, I have to spend like, there's no $200 option. You have to spend like, I think that it goes from 40 to 80 to 400 or something like that. So I'd have to spend what, like I spent $5 on 400 in order to maintain the private server. I have to spend like $5 every month, but it'd probably be more like 4.5 or 3.5. I don't have anything. I have nothing. I've started completely over from the beginning, and I can't stand these animations. Whatever. Shirt. Okay, killed the first guy, and I completely forgot that I have to talk to this guy. Do the bandit quests. Yep. And this is the Blox routes. So for those of you who don't know, who haven't played Blox routes, this is the entire game. You beat up people. You beat up these enemies that are really bad and really weak until, I don't know, you get bored, I guess. And I'm gonna turn down the volume because it's really loud. There we go, that's much better for my ears. For the sake of my ears. I don't think it'll be that loud for you, for anyone watching this, to be honest. The loudest thing is probably gonna be the music, and potentially, you know, when I punch, that's probably the loudest thing you're gonna hear, which I will actually turn down a little bit more because I don't want to hear my punches that much. Okay, level 4. We completed the quest, I think. Alright, so now we're gonna go to bandits. And control will control your sprints. So that's the server I'm in, but it's only one other person. I went into like a server that didn't really have any players. It's basically the same as a private server. I mean, who else is in the server? Like one other guy. You know? And the reason why I wanted a smaller server is because who wants to play Blox with like 20,000 people? That was my main problem with this game, is that you'd find the server would be full and you'd have guys fighting at like random islands. You go to like one of the most popular islands, right? That's just the forest or the jungle, and you just see a bunch of people, like so many people at the jungle. Basically, like half the players are at the jungle because of the Blox dealer's cousin. And I actually haven't decided. Oh wait, I gotta do these points now. I actually haven't decided on what I'm gonna use my. So defense is health. So I'm just gonna do all my points on defense since it's not really hard to kill these guys yet. It'll give me some more health anyway. Okay. These are like the starter guys. They're not really going to be much of a problem to take out. I'm actually just going to like beat the crap out of starter people until I reach a high enough level to like leave. The first boss is the Gorilla King, but I don't want to fight him because he's trash. And I just realized I haven't been doing the quests, so let me go do that really quick. Pretty much the entire game is just you doing this. If you don't want to get hit, you just move side to side, and it's really easy. Like you don't need to know anything else. Just do this, and you'll pretty much beat up whoever you want. Not players, of course. Players, they're a little trickier than that. But the NPCs can pretty much be taken down just by doing this. You get a certain amount of bounty. So, let me show you. So, on the no, it's the server list, the tab list. How do I do tab? Yeah, there we go. So the tab list. So every time I kill one of these enemies, I get a little bit of bounty. So this is another guy on the server. We're not gonna worry about him. So my bounty is currently 200, and the more I kill people or kill these enemies, the higher my bounty will go up. So it went up by 10. So every time I kill a player, it means I've killed 20 enemies so far. Which isn't a lot, but, you know, it's a start. And pretty much you're going to stay like this until you reach a certain point where NPCs no longer increase your bounty because they're all fodder. Like, all of them are too weak for you. And the game is a lot more fun when you're playing solo. Or when you're playing with other people, it's pretty fun. But you have to wait for them to level up to the same level as you. So, that's the only downside. The other downside of this game is that the player base is really annoying. That's why I wanted to play with solo, because they're not fun. People will always come up to you and beat you up or want something out of it. And it's pretty annoying, you know, to have to deal with that level of, you know, to deal with those kinds of people. Because it is just a game, and I understand that. But from an enjoyment perspective, who's having more fun? The guy who's killing me 1,000 times, or me grinding killing me 1,000 times, or the guy who's just getting killed 1,000 times, which is me? You know what I mean? Like, you have a lot more fun in this game playing solo. And I think that's why they know that the private server should be high price. And a monthly subscription is crazy. I thought it was gonna be like a one-time payment. That's why I even bought Robux in the first place. I could have played this with a default with a bacon hair skin, but I took the time to buy Robux, and I realized that it's a monthly thing. You have to pay it every month. So no, I am not going to spend my money. Might as well just play on like a smaller server. That way, I know, you know, I'll know what I can do and what I can't do. And this is why we upgrade defense, because all these guys are like super, you know, weak, and they can't really do much damage to me anyway. But on the bright side, it means that I'll have more HP. So when I do fight stronger enemies, I won't have to worry about it. I don't need to worry about killing these guys faster. The whole point of the game is that I want to fight them. And the fight will last a lot longer if I have more defense than attack power. Our goal is just to simply improve. It's just to simply, you know, level up, get some, probably at least a level 50 so that I can buy a double fruit. Or a Blox fruit, I meant. But, yeah, that's gonna be a while. Because in this game, I don't know if you guys know this, but in this game, you can't buy a Blox fruit until level 50. Yeah, it's pretty dumb. And so the way it works is even worse. You have to be like you have to be level 50 to buy a random fruit, and I'm not sure if you can buy a fruit just out of nowhere. You have to go to the islands where the Bloxer dealer is to buy a fruit specifically from like that guy. And to make enough money for that, you'd have to beat up like a bunch of enemies. Like, you cannot make enough money to beat up to buy a devil fruit good enough off of just money in this game. Like, it's pretty much expected that they want you to spend money, like Robux, and you know, that's how they make their money, by making you pay an insane amount of Robux. It's crazy. That's just the way it is. And I'm getting to the point where I can just really easily take these guys down, so it doesn't even matter. I level up and to a certain point, and I still do damage. Still do enough damage, so I'm not really gonna worry about them. About, you know, increasing my attack points. But let me just get through this really quick so I can go to the next island. Increase defense. So I just got to level 15, and that means that I'll be able to fight the gorillas at the Gorilla Island, at the jungle. And the reason we want to wait until I was level 15 is because the monkeys. So the first thing you can fight at the jungle is the monkeys, but the monkeys are kind of, they're kind of weak, and they're also really spread out, so it's kind of more worth it just to wait until you get to this island. And now I'm not really sure where the jungle is, so this is the Pirate Star Island, and this is the island over there, so the jungle is right next to it. The jungle is level 15. The next island will be Pirate Island, which is level 30. You can get to level 30. Level 60, you get to the Sand Island, and level 90, you go to the Ice Island. And that's pretty much the last island in the first part of the first sea. So now you want to talk to the boat dealer. Now you want to get the dinghy. Dinghy is the best boat because it's really cheap, and you can get to it pretty easily. I think there's a chest on the starter island somewhere. I want to see if I can find it. Here it is. All right, 315 coins or berries, and there's another one right here. We get. So here's the Bloxer dealer guy I was talking about. So at the starter island, you can buy a fruit from this guy. So the current stock is rocket, spin, smoke, and flame, and it's gonna change in 30 minutes. I will not have 250,000 in 30 minutes. So the only thing I'd be able to buy would be this rocket fruit, and I'm not buying the rocket fruit, if you guys don't. So what we probably want to get is one of these Logias. So we gotta hope that the next stock. Oh, we can also get dark. That's also dark. That's a pretty big stock. And creation. And I think that's it. Yeah. So it's a pretty decent stock. We probably want to wait. We probably want to hope that there'll be a Logia in stock after we get to level 50. After we get enough money for it. But I doubt we're gonna be able to do that. So let's just get in the dinghy, and we're gonna sail to the jungle. So I'm checking the tab. Yes, the same guy's here. He's a higher level though, so I don't think he's really gonna look for me anyway. And I doubt he has his tab open. I think he's probably also thinking that he's by himself. But it's just us in the server, and I'm expecting him to eventually leave. And you know, but anything can happen in this game. You know, he could stay here for another 6 hours and he might just be AFK grinding, and that's why there's nobody in the server, so I won't even have to worry about him. And that's one of the beauties of playing on these small servers, is that you don't have to really worry about people that are AFK grinding, because they're not really a problem. I can AFK grind once I get high enough level, and I get a Logia fruit. I can go AFK grind the Gorilla King. But we don't have to worry about that for now. Yeah, look at the monkeys. They're level 10. Well, level 15, actually. I still only do 10 damage, which isn't a lot. But like I said, all you have to do is just dodge and leave. See? It's as simple as that. So what we want to do right now is we want to go over here because it's a chest. And we got the chest. And now we want to go over here where the quest guy is. And we want to talk to him. Adventure. The monkeys are at level 10. And the gorillas are level 15. The reason why we don't want to do the monkeys is because look how far out they are. They're like super spread out, right? There's like one there, one there, one there, one there. The closest proximity monkeys are those two, or these two. And it's just not worth it to run around all the way around this lake to fight monkeys. And yeah, you can come back to this guy pretty easily from here to the gorillas. But I'd rather be here. I'd rather do the gorillas because they'll just give more XP. So this is the Blox fruit gotcha. I guess they changed it from Blox fruit to their cousin. But he is technically the cousin to the other guy. Yeah, you have to be level 50. As you can see, you can't get a fruit until you're level 50. Now here's the reason why I wanted to go to the gorillas. Look how close they are compared to the monkeys. It's gonna be like a little bit easier. They're still strong. Don't get me wrong, they're still pretty strong. But eventually, I will take them down. As long as you fight them one at a time, you don't want to fight these guys multiple at a time. I have to fight 8 of them for my stats to go up. So this is gonna be a while. What am I? And see, I'm already level 16. That's pretty good. But yeah, basically you're just gonna go back and forth fighting these gorillas, and they only do 14 damage, which isn't a lot. It's a lot compared to how much I'm doing. They're definitely doing more, but that's because I haven't upgraded any of my strength at all. So since my defense is up, their hits aren't gonna be as crazy as they would be. I mean, right now, if I had like more melee than I had defense, I probably wouldn't have as much health. So their hits aren't really gonna matter. Even if they hit me like 1 or 2 times, which they won't because I'm doing this, you aren't really gonna get hit that much. So as long as you're smart about it, you can pretty much easily take down any amount of these gorillas without really worrying about getting hit. When we're level 30, I think we want to go fight the Gorilla King and just keep beating him up. So we want to get in like 15 more levels while just beating up gorillas. And we can easily do that because we're going to get 4,000 XP just from fighting the gorillas. So we're going to get like 2 levels once we complete this quest. So I get a level just beating up gorillas. I'm getting levels just beating up gorillas. I don't even know how much XP he gave me, but it's giving me a lot. And once I get my mastery up, it'll also be really good. Because I'll have the next melee attack. Alright, last gorilla. And we got to level 19. Level 20. Nice. Alright, we gained like 3 levels just from completing one quest. And that's why I want to keep doing these quests. And we're going to put everything on defense again. Because why not? Because I gain more levels, I should be doing a lot more damage. And your damage isn't going to change depending on the enemy. Like, I'm still going to do the same amount of damage. See, I'm still doing 10 damage on the monkeys, and I was doing 10 damage on the gorillas. So, it really isn't that big of a deal. And I got my next skill. Which is pretty good. It's a pretty good skill. And, you know, the gorillas are dying kind of fast, so I might have to start fighting these top ones up here. Just gotta keep beating up these gorillas. And when an enemy falls in the water, or away from their stage, they'll usually just respawn. They'll usually just spawn back to where they were. So you don't have to really worry about them, about losing your enemies and stuff like that. So you're fine. You don't have to worry about it. And I am only going to gain 2 levels from this, but that's okay. Because at the end of the day, we're going to have to beat the gorillas like at least 5 more times. Think about probably more like 8 or 10 times, but it's fine. Because if we were to try to defeat the Gorilla King right now, we'd probably just lose. We'd just lose. So yeah, I only leveled up twice. Now we're level 23. 7 more levels, and we can fight the Gorilla King. So that's good. Another 2 levels. I think there's a chest up here. Yeah, there's. Nice. We got 13,000. We're half of the way there to level 50. That's pretty good. I usually wait till I get about 15 available points, and then I put them in. Because if I were to do it every time I get 3 points, it would just be like an incredible waste of my time. I really like how cool it is that they use a tree as the bridge. I kind of wish the leaves weren't there, but it's still cool. Because the leaves kind of make it like hard to see, but it's still a pretty cool bridge. But it's kind of useless since there's already a bridge right here, so it's just a little added. It's just added in for extra decor, I guess. It would be kind of bland if the leaves weren't there, I guess, so it's there. Alright. Oh, I didn't even level up. I thought I finished the quest, but it was just a level up. And a level 27. Guys, my wish has come true. I am the only person left in the server. Pretty sick. I guess the other guy left so that he wouldn't be a problem anymore. Oh, somebody joined. Well, that sucks. They might come and kill me now, but that's okay. Because at the end of the day, if they start trying to kill me, then I'll just leave and go to another server. Where I'll find another high-level guy who's probably just AFK farming. If he had a Logia, it'd be really easy for him to AFK farm. That'd be nice. I can just sit here. I wouldn't have to run back and forth with the gorillas. If I had a Logia right now, I guess that's why they made it so you have to be level 50 to get a Logia, because these early levels could just buy a really fast fruit. You could just buy a Logia really fast and then, or potentially get a Logia, and I just have to sit here with the auto clicker, and I'd be set. Level 30 already. Level 30 finally. That's pretty good. So now we're gonna increase my stats. Defense all the way up. Alright, so now we're at defense level. We have defense level 88. And we have 535 XP. Health. That should be able to get us pretty well against the Gorilla King. So now we just gotta get the quest. Gorilla King quest. Let's go. All right. So now we're gonna be fighting the Gorilla King. So we're gonna start this off with a quick thing. We're gonna stomp. We're gonna kind of back off. So the Gorilla King is pretty strong, obviously. He is the king of gorillas, and that attack is pretty annoying. So we're gonna have to be careful when we fight him. And we got stuck in it. Well, not really. We definitely got out of it. He's a much bigger target, so he's doing a lot more damage. Pretty soon, anyway. He's doing a lot of damage though. Once we back up. And now I'm pretty close to him again. Or not close to him, and then you can hit him. And that's why we've done all defense. That we won't die in like 2 seconds against him. See, now we can just regenerate while he's doing that attack if we're nowhere near him. Down smash. Smash him a couple of times. We're actually almost beat him already. Ground smash, and we beat him. And that's Gorilla King. I forgot his attack's still off sometimes. Even if you defeat him, they can just keep going off because it's an effect. It's not like he's actually the entity himself is causing it. It's an effect in the game. They should really recode that. That's such lazy coding. Not saying I can code better, but it's pretty lazy. Everyone knows that. All right, so we just beat Gorilla King. There's really not much else to do besides grind and beat Gorilla King a couple more times. And I think we might do that. We might just keep beating him because we get a bounty increase for doing that. You get a lot of money for doing it. So you get 2,000, and the regular gorillas only give you 1,200. So realistically, I could just keep beating him up until I can just keep beating him up. But Gorilla King doesn't like work like that. He spawns in like a certain amount of times. I think it's like every 15 minutes a new one spawns in or something like that. It's usually like 15 to 30 minutes, I think. Is how long it takes for another Gorilla King to spawn in. Which is a little annoying, but it's not too bad. You just have to wait for him to come back, and that's not even that much of an issue. The Gorilla King's back is pretty good. He probably has like, yeah, I still got it. I think we're both leveled up. There's another guy. You don't know. Maybe I should wait for him to come back. I have no idea. Hey, bro, don't kill him. I don't know. So. Oh. He just took that shit. That's fucked up. Yo, I don't know why that was so funny, bro. That guy and I have been killing the Gorilla King for like the past like 20 minutes. Like together we've been killing Gorilla King. I think I got beef now. I call him a noob. Sorry. That's fine. I'm not. The dough fruits are cool, but I was eating, bro. I wasn't even really thinking about dough fruits right now. I've been eating, and then the guy dropped the fruit, and the guy I was teaming with took it, and it wasn't for him, so the guy got pissed. The guy who gave it to me got pissed. So, I can see why. Well, a lot of people join. That makes sense. A lot of people just jumped in the game. This is it's pretty much a full server at this point. And I killed another boss. Pretty sick. Yeah, my defense is 112. Pretty good. Whew. Level 40, let's go. I didn't expect to get to level 40, that's crazy. That's so dope. I think because the quest gives you a certain amount, and you also get a lot from actually killing the gorilla. That makes sense why I'm level 40 now. That's nice. Pirate Island should be, that's Marine Island. Pirate Island now. Is there like a map or something I can use? Oh, there's a thing I can just check. I can just track it. Right. Forgot my boat's not here. I switched servers. And you can see that the tab list, there's a lot of more players. I plan to leave again and go to a server without people, but who knows? Who knows how it'll all play out? We don't have to worry about it until we'll have to worry about it. Let's just keep going. We're just gonna keep going. We're just gonna keep playing, keep grinding, and then when I'm level 50, I'll end the video because I'll be able to buy a block. I'll be able to buy a Blox fruit, and we'll see what I get. It might honestly just be something trash. I'm just gonna be real. I'm just gonna keep it real. Like I might just end up with something absolutely garbage. Alright, there's a gold chest here in town hall. Okay, let's see. What's the Blox for dealer gap? What's the current stock? Spring smoke is out of stock. Sand's in stock, and that's all the stock. That's all it's in stock. That's pretty bad. Yeah, that's a horrible stock. That's crazy work. Hey, my bounty poster. Yo, pose for the photo. Pose for the photo. Pose for the photo. Pose for the photo. This is gonna be my one of these is gonna be my. Yeah, this is gonna be my thumbnail real quick. Yup, that's my thumbnail. That's the thumbnail. That's the thumbnail. All right, let's go. Bro, I'm so poor. I can't even like jump all the way up there. I have to manually use the ladder. I have to use the ladder. That's crazy work. What is this? Weapon dealer, huh? What kind of weapons you got? Slingshot, musket, flintlock. How much is the musket? Fires a one-shot rifle. Nah, I'm good, bro. Yes, sir. The dinghy. I just wanted to say that the dinghy is not technically the best boat because it's free, but it's not the best boat because it's not the fastest. But it is the best boat because it's it's the only one that's free. So I prefer using the dinghy. The Marines have pretty good boats. If you go to Marine Islands, you can actually use Marine boats specifically, and they're actually really fast. But we're not gonna go all the way to a Marine Island just to get a boat. It's the Marine starting island, I think, that has the best boats. But I'm not gonna worry about that. I'm not gonna use their boat. We're trying to get to this island, Pirate Island, where all the bad pirates are. You know? If you know, you know. If you don't know, you don't know. I wouldn't spend money on a boat in this game. You save a lot more money just by using a dinghy. And you can just spawn the dinghy whenever you want. Any money? There is a player here, so I'm a little concerned. But I'm gonna just take all the chests, and then I'm gonna, you know, just gonna take all the chests, and then I'm gonna swap servers again. There should be a chest right here, but there isn't. So I guess unless the guy took it. Oh, you can find the clown guy. I would say his name, but he's technically not called that in this game. Yeah, everybody took the money. I'm gonna punch the clown guy. Why not? Oh, I didn't hit him off. I think that worked. I think I got him. Oh, wait. What the heck? They changed the design. Whoa. He's not even a clown anymore. He's just a random boss. Oh. But he still has the fruit. He still has the chopped fruit. I'm bringing into this. Oh, is that the guy from earlier? That is the guy from. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. His attacks are actually kind of crazy. Oh, so. Okay, that makes more sense. I'm gonna get out of here because that guy's gonna kill me and I don't want to lose my bounty to enemies. And well, actually, it's a boss, so you don't lose any bounty. And I'm back at Pirate Village. Where'd the boss go? I think he actually spawned back because he went back because oh no, he's right there. He fell in the water. All right, we're gonna. What was that? There's another guy here. Oh, there's an ice user here. Oop. The ice guy's gonna kill me if I don't stay out of his way. He's almost done killing the clown yet. I mean the guy, not sure what that guy is. Oh cool, I actually got a bounce. It actually counted towards me. Thanks, dude. I think he also got the credit. But I also got some XP from that. Oh my gosh, there's a bounce guy. Wait, I can just kill him. Is the gold chest here now? It is not. Unfortunate. Oh well. I think I'm gonna switch servers now, to be honest. All right, let me get back on track because I need to go to a different server. I'm also gonna. All right, so we're at Pirate Island, and I know that we've been on Pirate Island for a minute, but you already know what we're here for. And I just realized that I can grab this money. Nice. But it's fine. Every time I kill an NPC, it's like another one of them joins the fight. So I'm like constantly fighting two at the same time, which is fine. I'm not really complaining. It's just kind of annoying. So they have a much larger range than the other guys do. We gotta worry about it because we're too strong to be hurt. Okay, one more to go. Oh my gosh, final level 41. And I only get one level from that, bro. This is gonna take literally forever. Okay, I think I have an idea though. How to speed this up. And so now here's my idea, right? So punching these guys, you know, it's a little slow because I have to fight them individually. So I was thinking if I buy the iron, not the dual katana, the iron mace, and it's 25,000. That's too expensive. I thought it was cheaper. Never mind. I'd rather just be poor. I'd rather just do this slower. But what the dual katana will allow me to do is I can hit like a wider range of enemy because it has like a slamming effect. But I can do the same with my punches. Watch. See? That's fine. It's totally fine. Just gotta wait till my cooldown to go down. Because this is like probably just gonna be a one episode type of thing. Because like I said, I'm not really a big Blox fan. I just think the game is interesting, and I thought it'd be interesting to play it. Alright, we got 2 levels. And I'm gonna put all of that on defense. Just to show you guys I have nothing on strength. It's all on defense. And I somehow have +8 on melee. Which is fine. I don't really care about that. I guess it's because my mastery's gone up, so it's every time my mastery goes up, I think this it'll go up a little bit more. How much damage do I actually do? Go do 11. It's not that bad. But I think I've been doing 10 for like... Actually, I don't remember how much I used to do. Who knows? Who cares? At 43,000, I get 3,000 every time I beat up an enemy, and I'm not really sure if it's worth... I wonder if it's worth the investment, because I'm only 7 levels away from getting a double, from actually buying a random fruit. And no matter what it is, I'm gonna eat it, so... Probably not gonna use it, though. I mean, once I get a double fruit, the video is pretty much just gonna end, so... I'm not really gonna have to use it. You know? No matter what it... Even if it's, like, something crazy, I'm still gonna eat it, and then the video's gonna end. Animal 44, nice. Oh, man. Okay, I gotta talk to the pirate adventurer. Gotta talk to the pirates. How much is the brute? He gives 3,500 money, 22,000 experience. Pirates gave 13,000. I think it might actually be more worth it to fight the brutes. The only issue with the brutes is that they're kind of far apart. Watch, I'll show you. If you haven't already seen Blox shirts, play Blox shirts. The problem is they have the weapon I was talking about. So if they get enough hits and they can just destroy me. Yeah, see, they're all far apart. See, that guy's over there. The other guy's over there. And there's 3 more guys along this way. So yeah, it's kind of a much slower process to get all of them. Yeah, so you see, like, he did that damage he did with that attack because he kept swinging. And I can be able to do that too if I get the mace. Or whatever it's called. I forgot what it's called in the game. Oh man. I got some leather, pretty cool. Level 46. Man. This is pretty crazy. Oh. Shit. Oh, you guys want to see a better fighting style? There's actually a guy over here that can teach you a better fighting style. It's called the Dark Step Teacher. And it is too expensive and also not really worth it. I'm not spending 150,000 on that stupid move, on that new fighting style. It's just not worth. How am I fighting these guys? I don't even have the quest. That was a lot of work. Back on defense. Oh, man. Whew. I think that should be the last time I do these. This should be the last time I do it. Damn. Oh my gosh. First death. I was this close. I was this close to ending my video. People who still kills, bro. That guy's such a hater, bro. Didn't want to see me finish the challenge. Oh, hello there! Nah, take my kills, bro. I don't want to fight. Stop. That's not helping. Oh my gosh, bro. I'm like... I legit hate this game, bro. I'm just here to get one kill. I don't even know why I got the stupid. Why I even got the quests. I'm just here for like one more kill. And I can end this. Perish. Let's do another one. Yo, who the hell? Oh wait, it's a different guy. Okay, I gotta check. Let me chill. Bro, I got flashbacks for a second, bro. Please, bro. Not take this kill. Oh my gosh, finally. I can leave. I can finally. Oh my gosh. I finally finished the challenge. I'm at level 50. I'm taking this guy's boat. Being in tank and Blox routes are too powerful. The only way the game could stop me was to send a bunch of bots to mess with me. I'm finally level 50. I can finally buy a fruit. Use the bridge. I can't fly. I can't really do anything. I can't really get over there really easily. Hello, Mr. Blox fruit. Gotcha. Yep. I am here for a random fruit. Please, bro. Just give me something. Just give me anything. Yes. What the heck is this? Is this Falcon? Yeah. I'm done, bro. Alright, peace.